Greetings from Nova Scotia. My name is Tracy, and I have a personal goal of spending $6,000 this year for our family of 5 for groceries. Now, usually I would lump everything together for household and groceries. However, I decided this year to diverge into separate categories. Now, I'm pretty much done all my household shopping for at least the next 6 months. So I thought I would go over what our yearly budget would be for these items. So this is what I purchased in October. I bought 2 shampoo and 2 conditioner. They came to $24.96 with tax. Everything is with tax. A tax here is 14%. These I just purchased. I actually just opened them last night. My mom had taken me to Costco and I purchased 60 of the clear bags. We need to use clear bags here for our garbage. So they came to $14.81. These will do us for at least a year, if not a year and a half. And then the other thing I bought was at Sobeys. They had a great deal on toilet paper 2 weeks ago, I think it was. This came to $25.94 for both packages. Of course, that is with the tax. 12 cents, I want to say, 12 cents per single roll. So that's the 30 equals 100. That's the complicated toilet paper math that they try to confuse us with. But that is what I paid for that. So this month I paid in total for household products $65.71. And that brings my yearly total to $256.14. Now, we probably do a few things for stocking stuffers over Christmas, but that will come out of the Christmas bill. That's for if anybody wants anything special. So this is sort of my stockpile of household goods. This is what we'll be rolling into 2026 with. So as you can see, we don't buy a whole bunch of different products. That helps keep my costs down. And I just don't find you just don't need them as much. And I also try to be conscious of how much we are using. So I'm going to show you what my price points are on some things. I don't have a price point for everything on here, but I do for most things to see if it aligns with what you pay for your household goods. Keep in mind, I am in Nova Scotia. And even though a lot of these are good items to coupon, however, I'm terrible with coupons. They always expire before I remember that I have them. So I'll use them if the opportunity arises, but I'm not good at keeping track at all of them. All right, laundry detergent. The big hack on laundry detergent is to only use 2 tablespoons per load. These 2 containers represent a year's supply of laundry detergent. Now, one of these is open, so I will probably be good until about October of next year. So this cost me about $20 total with taxes for a year's supply. For cleaning supplies, I don't even think I've bought cleaning supplies this year. I got a good deal on some scrubbing bubbles a few years ago. One of those years I did remember to coupon. So I keep a bathroom cleaner. I just get one of these things to refill the glass cleaner. It's been a while since I've bought that either. And then I just use an all-purpose cleaner, whatever I can find on sale. For my floors, I do use bleach occasionally. And then I do have a barkeeper's friend that I think I purchased like 3 or 4 years ago. And I just use that to clean my pots and pans when they get scuzzy on the bottom. So my price point on laundry detergent, I try to do 25 cents per 100 milliliters. And then I do my dish soap. So once again, what do I have there? I have 9. We probably go through at least 1 a month. So again, I'll probably be good until September or so. So I try to get them for when they're $1 a piece. Sometimes you can get them below that. So that works out to, I did write this down, 14 cents per 100 milliliters. I buy these items so infrequently I don't have a price point for them. Those are those garbage bags again. I try to get them for 25 cents a bag. I do find that Costco is one of your better buys. I don't have a Costco membership, but I do get my mom to go every 18 months or so and buy me some garbage bags. These are extra toothbrushes and toothpaste. Of course, we all have our own. I find that's how it works best, is everyone has their own tube of toothpaste and then we just replenish as needed. I try to get these when they're about $1 each, which for the toothpaste works out to $1.14 per 100 milliliters. That's, of course, that tax is on there. Bar soap. And we try to get it when it's 75 cents a bar. I can usually get it cheaper than that. I find especially around the holidays, if you can combine some offers, Shoppers Drug Mart is great for this, for redemption offers. You can get it much less than that. Toilet paper, I showed before. This is what we have. We have 90 of the almost triple or over triple rolls. So it's like 300 single rolls. This will take us, I find we go about 3.5 months for each bag. So we're almost into this time next year for toilet paper as well. So my price point is 19 cents per single roll. And I think I said this was 12 cents per single roll for us. Shampoo, we go through one of these about every 3 months. Now the conditioner is open already. We do use more conditioner than shampoo. Both me and my daughter have long hair. This is about a 6-month supply for shampoo and conditioner as well. And my price point on that is 80 cents per 100 milliliter. So we are well stocked on household goods for our $256 spent this year. Some things that I don't have pictured. Feminine hygiene products, we just use reusable. We don't use paper towel. I do buy like a double pack once a year, and I use it for seed starting. All-purpose cleaner will last a long time. Windex lasts a long time. I don't use like reusable plastic bags, like food storage bags. I just use the silicone reusable ones. I did have 2 boxes that I bought several years ago, and we are just finishing those up. So I only actually bought the reusable bags maybe a couple months ago, but that's all we will need from that. There's no sense wasting things you already bought. For shaving, we had done a bulk purchase of razor blades probably about 5 years ago. We're still going strong on those. I find they're much cheaper if you buy them in bulk. For things like body wash or deodorant, I do up a self-care package for each of the kids as part of their Christmas gift, and most of those items will last them for the year. I personally don't wear makeup, but my daughter has been requesting to have some to experiment with, so I will probably buy her something like that for part of her Christmas gift as well. So there we have it, $250 a year for cleaning supplies, toilet paper, and personal hygiene products.